A good day to our professor, Dr. Julius G. Igot, and to all my co-masterants. I will be presenting my assigned topic entitled Deped Order Number 19 Series of 2008. What is Deped Order Number 19 Series of 2008? It is an implementation of no collection policy in all public elementary and secondary schools. March 19, 2008, a letter from the Office of the Secretary, signed by Gisli E. Lapus, the Department of Education Secretary, to all undersecretaries, assistant secretaries, bureau, service center, directors, regional directors, schools, division superintendents, heads of public elementary and secondary schools, all other concerned. Pursuant to the constitutional mandate for the provision of free public education at the elementary and secondary levels and to meet the country's targets in the education for all. Plan 2015 and the Millennium Development Goals. With respect to primary school participation, there is an urgent need to remove obstacles to the enrollment of school-age children. These obstacles include the out-of-pocket costs which families have to bear in the course of sending their children to the school. Accordingly, the following policies on collection of fees in public schools shall be strictly observed. First, no fees shall be collected from school children enrolling the preschool up to grade 4 during the enrollment period and at any time during the school year. These prohibitions shall cover, among others, the authorized but voluntary contributions such as BSP, GSP, Red Cross, Anti-TB Fund, and PTCA. Next, for grade and year levels beyond grade 4, no collection of any type should be undertaken during the enrollment period and the first month of classes. Starting on the second month, contributions for the following may be collected, but only on a voluntary basis. First, the Boy and the Girl Scouts membership, the Red Cross membership, the Anti-TB Fund Drive, the PTCA, the school publication, the membership in student organizations. These 6 organizations have contributions to be collected but only in a voluntary basis. PTCAs may start their collection only after presenting to their members and to the school administration a report on the utilization of the previous school year's collections. The amount of contributions to the PTCA shall be agreed upon in a General Assembly of the PTCA. The amount of the contributions is depending to the parents and agreed upon to the General Assembly. Next, the school publication fee shall be set up at the school level but shall not be more than 60 pesos per elementary school pupil and 90 pesos per secondary school student. So, the publication of a school newspaper, while not mandatory, is strongly encouraged, particularly at the secondary level in line with the campus journalism program. The membership fees for student organizations shall be set by the organization subject to existing school policies on the students' organizations. Pupils are the students who are promoted to the next grade or year level are considered automatically enrolled for the coming school year in the same school. Only pupils entering first grade, students entering first high school, and transferees from another public school or a private school need to enroll during the enrollment period. Returning pupils or the students shall report to the school only for sectioning purposes or any other reopening preparations as determined by the school administrators. Schools, divisions, superintendents are directed to release maintenance and other operating expenses or the MOOA funds to schools without fiscal autonomy in the form of cash advance to ensure that operating funds are available at the start of the school year. Meaning, it is very important to release the MOA funds in every schools to start of the school year. Regional and division offices are advised to undertake monitoring activities during the enrollment period and the first month of classes to ensure that the provision of this order are strictly complied with. So any violation should be subject to administrative action for immediate dissemination and strict compliance. So it is a duty of the regional and division officers to monitor the activities during the enrollment period and on the first month of classes. So we have here an example of violation of this Deped order number 19 series of 2008. We have here a monitoring slip with an specific school and also the school principal, signed by the school principal and the class advisor. So this is sent by Jesus L.R. Mateo, the undersecretary. So here is the message. This is to inform you that we received through email copies of monitoring slip, which is essentially a clearance with the name and official letterhead of the head of the school you are currently assigned as school head, showing that your school is engaged in collection of fees from each learner. So according to Jesus L.R. Mateo, this is a blatant violation of Deped Order number 19 series of 2008. Implementation of no collection policy in all public elementary and secondary schools, which mandates that all forms of contributions, including the authorized contribution, are voluntary. Clearances that requiring the signature of designated collecting personnel in order to clear the learner of monetary obligations are evidence that the contributions being collected are compulsory. So, as teachers, we must follow this Deped Order number 19 series of 2008 in order to avoid more issues, no? Or also to avoid the expulsion of our profession. So that's all, and thank you. So here are my references. Thank you for listening, and God bless us all.